Yo, and welcome back to the channel. We are here for our official Season 1 update. Today, we're going to be going through Season 1 update is going to be coming out November 14th. We're going to be going through everything today that you guys need to know to prepare yourself for the new season. Let's start off with the roadmap, kind of going through just an overview, and then we'll break down more specific stuff. So Warzone fans, competitive fans, every fan of Call of Duty, there are a lot of changes in Season 1. I'm excited to go through it. Starting off with multiplayer. We can see here there's 3 new maps coming into the game. So we've got Hideout, Extraction, and I think that's Heirloom. So in terms of 6v6, those are the 3 maps. And then just there underneath, you can see an in-season map. That's right, Hacienda is returning, a fan favorite from Black Ops 4. My personal kind of nostalgic video, me and Sifu used to go through, and we used to play that a lot in rank play. And I was a big fan of that map, so I'm kind of excited for that to return. Nuketown has got a reskin as well in the holiday mode. So overall, definitely some good features with the maps, because we all know that the Black Ops 6 maps just weren't really up to par for the standard, especially as a tryout game. So I'm excited to see some more maps in the game. Then we go through gameplay updates. We have the Shadow perk, which I'm hoping they give a bit more information down below. We have the High Roller Wildcard as well, which seems pretty interesting. And we have the Hand Cannon Score Streak, which is just kind of like a pistol with a bit more strength. In terms of game modes, we can see Ransack, Prop Hunt, and Rank Play, a very, very big feature returning in Black Ops 6. In terms of zombies, I'm not much of a zombie guy myself, but for you guys in zombies, we have a new zombie map. We have a couple more game modes, I believe, and we have 3 new Gobblegums. So very excited there. Then we go through, we got a few new operators, which again quite predictable. They normally have that, but we'll go through more in a second. In terms of Warzone, now we have the maps. We've got Area 99, the new map that was at COD Next. If you guys did get a chance to see that, I'm still undecided on the map. I didn't really get to play it, of course, because I wasn't at COD Next. But in terms of how it looked okay. I think it's going to play a bit different with Omni movement, and the movement at COD Next didn't look great, but I think it was such an early version of the beta and the alpha, so it didn't really give a true reflection. So I'm excited to see how that plays for us now the game's officially out. As Resurgence is obviously returning, as well as Rebirth. So even if Area 99 isn't the best, we have Rebirth until March, where Verdansk comes back, and I think Warzone peaks again. So going through some of the updates, we've got Omni movement, Black Ops 6 weapons, equipment, perks, prestige system, which is very interesting. I didn't really think about that before, but prestige system in Warzone, that's something quite kind of a cool concept. So people that, you know, maybe don't play multiplayer, want to hit prestige master, they have a way to grind the game. I think that'll be interesting to see how much XP you get in Warzone for sure. Then we go through, you got body shield, melee, don't really care about that. But again, mastery camos, that's something that's been very, very interesting. Mastery camos are for the first time ever releasing in Warzone. We got the multiplayer this year, we got the zombies, they look pretty good, but now we have it for Warzone. So excited to see how that plays in game. I assume it'll be headshots as well, just like we've had for normal. It'll be a bit of a grind, to be honest, but I think it'll be a good one. I think it'll be fun to do, and I'm excited to see some tips and tricks for that one. Then we go through, and you can see rank play in season as well. So they're coming out with all the stops. So Season 1 rank play is going to be out for multiplayer and for Warzone. Super excited for that. Then we have some new weapons. We have the Krig returning. We have the Siren as a new weapon, the Maelstrom as a new weapon, Cleaver, AMR mod, the Sorg, and the Power Drill. The Power Drill is going to be a fun one for videos. Overall, I think it's going to be a really good job of just adding new weapons and keeping the game fresh with 2 new attachments as well. Okay, let's get into the details. So we're going to start off here. Don't think we really care about all that. We kind of went through that briefly. Let's just go through to some of the pictures and stuff of the maps and kind of go through. So Hideout. So I'm more of a competitive player. If you guys follow the channel, you guys know that. And don't know how this is going to play. I think potentially it could be okay for comp. Just from the picture, it looks like a... I don't know. I'm not going to lie. It's hard to tell just from the pictures, but I'm hoping we get at least one more new competitive map with Hacienda. I think that'll be great to kind of bolster up the map pool, because it's not great if we're honest with each other here. Going through, this is definitely a 2v2 map. I don't even know why they put it at 6v6. It looks like a cool little art museum. I think it'll be fun for gunfight, but nothing more, so don't really want to go into that. Extraction. Okay, it looks like a fairly weird map, but again, I'm going to have to wait till it comes out. But here are the pictures if you guys were interested. I think it looks okay, but again, nothing crazy. This map, if you guys did not play it, I guarantee you, when it comes out, it'll be added to rank play. You guys will love this map, so don't think it's not going to be a competitive viable. It definitely will be, especially because it was 5v5 in rank play for Black Ops 4. It's definitely good enough for 4v4 in my opinion. Nice 3-lane maps, good sides, and I think it'll probably be in all 3 game modes, so super excited for the return of Hacienda. Then we go through, again, this is Hacienda, so just kind of showing how it plays in game. Once again, probably another gunfight map. I don't know why they say 2v2/6v6, because I mean they're just gunfight maps, but yeah, that looks pretty cool in terms of the operator. And Nuketown reskin, I mean, going for a little Christmassy vibe here. Looks okay, nothing crazy, it's just a reskin. I don't mind reskins personally, but I remember Shipment, they had a few cool ones, right, with the futuristic ones, the galaxy ones, stuff like that. So hopefully they had a few more cool kind of futuristic ones for Nuketown. I personally enjoy playing those. Going through, okay, Ransack, let's see what this is about. Ransack sees you looting gold bars from crates dotted around the area of operations on 6v6 maps. Once gathered, secure your loot. Okay, I'm not gonna lie, it looks pretty boring in terms of I don't know, just one of those fun game modes they've added in, but I don't see myself playing it. So if you guys, want to try it out, feel free. I might do it for a video, but not something that's going to really change my multiplayer experience. Prop hunt, fan favorite. I do see a lot of people enjoying it. It is a fun game mode. Again, not really for me, but I'm glad they're introducing more of these party modes back, because I want to do, I want to do more series with gun game and stuff like that, one in the chamber. So hopefully they will arrive very shortly. In terms of additional content, let's go through. Okay, hopefully they go through the perks here. So we got Shadow as a perk and Strategist. Okay, so as a type 2. So undetectable to enemy traps. Oh, okay. So if you guys play more of an aggro playstyle, that's not a bad one. Claymores won't get you, mines like that. To be honest, I like that. That's tailored more towards aggressive players. So I actually like that perk. I think it's a great addition. Not something I'll probably replace with my current perk package, but it's nice to have, in case you guys want to go for that style. Then we go through, we have Recon here. We have Shrapnel Radar. Let's see what that is. Dealing blast damage to enemies will reveal them on your minimap. This includes any tactical. Oh, okay. So if you hit somebody with like a grenade or something like that, it kind of just shows up on the minimap, so allow you to get more aggression and those trades off. I actually don't mind that as well. I think they're two decent score streaks. They don't seem, two perks. They don't seem ridiculously overpowered, which I think is great, but they seem like they could make some value in people's loadouts. A very big fan of that. In terms of the hand cannon, I actually did like that one. Again, for me personally, not going to go into my starting score streaks, but I like the fact that they're bringing more score streaks. That's definitely a positive sign for things to come. Let's go through Wildcard. This one looks pretty interesting. Okay. When equipped, this allows the players to have a 4th score streak. Oh, wow. Okay. I like this a lot. This is a very good one. Okay. It's not ridiculously broken because you have to get rid of gunfire or perk greed. But for those people going for score kind of pub stomping and stuff, this is a really good one. I'm actually a very, very big fan of this, because if you want to pair the counter UAV hater, you can now add a chopper gunner, right? So you can have those 3 elite non-tactical experiences, score streaks, and then add a tactical one like a chopper gunner. So I'm a big, big fan of this one. Huge fan. I love if they can add more stuff like this throughout the game. Just keep it nice and fresh, allow for more variation in the class setup. This is the one we're all waiting for, Black Ops 6 rank play. The rank play experience that Treyarch has been building towards since Call of Duty Vanguard and throughout the lifespan of Modern Warfare 2 and Modern Warfare 3 is coming to Season 1 starting on November 21st. So we have 2 weeks until it comes in, which is absolutely fantastic. The skins look fire as well. I'm a big fan of them. I'm going to steal some of them for the thumbnails. I'm not going to lie. They look fire. Let's go through. Okay, I don't really need to read too much into this, to be honest, but I think one thing you might have to do is make sure you level up your account. So you see right there, to ensure that all ranked players have multiplayer experience, all players must earn 50 wins in match mode multiplayer to unlock access to rank play. So it used to be a level when now it's 50 wins. So I would recommend, yeah, so you can see right there, it used to be level 55 when now it's 50 wins. Now I think this might, I don't know if it will take longer. I don't really know, depending on the wins. I don't think it will, to be honest. I think it might be a bit less, but I think the reason they did this is to avoid hackers having fresh accounts. So something to look out for. Try to make sure that your account is leveled up. You've played enough pubs, and that way you can jump right into rank play. Then we go through SR rating, progress through. So similar stuff there, nothing crazy. Oh, okay. This is new. This is huge. This is actually huge. Let me take my time here, because this is something really huge here. So SR like normal, nothing really crazy, but new feature. This is something I've been saying I wanted for a long time here. Map and mode veto. So if you guys didn't realize, in older Call of Duties, when you get a rank play game, you can actually vote for your specific map and mode out of the 2 options, just like we do in pubs, right? But in the last 2 years, whenever you got a game, it will just make you play what they chose. But now, before each rank match, 3 map and vote mode combinations are presented in the lobby, and teams can independently vote to veto one of the presented options. This gives players some control over what they play. I think this is great. When you're playing solo queue, if you want to play hardpoint like myself, you can now vote for hardpoint. I think this is a really, really good option. You both essentially get a veto and they pick the best option. I'm a big, big fan of this. New feature, forfeit. Vote with your team to end the match early. Again, really, really good. Why? If you're playing 3v4, your teammates have left, everyone just wastes time. Right now, we can say, you know what? Let's agree. Let's forfeit as a team. You lose whatever you lose, you move on. Especially when someone leaves. This is great. This is really, really ideal for me personally, because when someone leaves, you don't lose XP, but you just waste so much time. If you're playing against hackers, move on, get out of the game, get to a new one. I'm a big, big fan of this. Oh, okay. This is really good. Again, I think they've done a great job here. Full parties of 4 can now play together in rank play, regardless of their individual ranks. However, skill matchmaking will be based on the highest rank in the party. So if you're playing with a gold, and a crimson, you're going to get matched up against more crimsons. Okay. Party skill restrictions still apply to parties made up of 2 or 3 players. Bit of a weird one. I would have much preferred if they went for two player queue, so a 2-player queue and a 3-player, I would have preferred 2 separate queues, a solo and duo queue and a team queue, but unfortunately that's not the case. Update seasonal setbacks. The end of season SR has been adjusted to reduce the impact felt by players. I do kind of like this change because, for example, Sifu, someone I play with regularly, if he got into Diamond and didn't play for 2 seasons, he'll be in like Gold or something. So I think that was a bit unfair. So hopefully they can adjust it a little bit for people that don't play every single season, just so they're not, you know, from Crimson all the way to Bronze, right? Because I feel like sometimes it could be a bit of a stretch when they go down every single season, and it does make for a bit of, I would say, unfair matchmaking towards the end of the game, because I would go up against Crimsons that are playing in Plat, and they're clearly good players. So it's kind of one of those where I think they definitely need to start with a better SR system there. Bronze or Silver aren't really impacted. I love that. Gold or Platinum will start the next season in Tier 1. Very happy with that. Again, Diamond and above will start the next season at Diamond. I think that's fair. I think they did a good job there. Okay, update loss forgiveness. No matter what your rank, each player's first loss of the day. Again, just a nice thing to do there. If you know, addition to 3 games of loss that are granted. Okay, I like this. I like this. If you, oh, that's a big one. This is a huge one. The 3 games of loss forgiveness that are granted when you're promoted now only count after losses. This is huge because when I would win a game, that's one of my games done. I think that's a little bit unfair, but now let's say you're playing rank play and you and your friends the first few games, you win the first 5, you now have 3 loss cushion that you don't contribute to until you lose. I think that's a great addition to the game. And I mean, I'm not gonna lie, Treyarch always hit, man. Treyarch always hit, so they're doing a great job right now. Big fan. Rank play rewards. Let's go through the skins briefly. This is for Warzone as well. I know it says multiplayer, but Warzone will be slightly different, so you guys can look at them and say what you want. I'm not a big fan of them until I would say top 250, but I think the champion one's absolutely fire, and I want to see a bit more variation. For me, it looks a bit kind of like it's just copy and paste. They look okay, don't get me wrong, but I would like to see a bit more. Like, even if you hit platinum, why not make it a cool green skin, like a green glowing skin? You know what I'm saying? And then diamond, you have a blue glowing skin. I just think, I don't know, it's like platinum and iridescent, their literal difference is the colors. But what if I prefer red? Then technically crimson's better than iridescent. I think they need to tune that a little bit in terms of the skins. Let's go through. Rank skins, reach gold or higher and you earn a home and away. Okay, cool. Yeah, nothing really crazy. So like this champion one is only for number 1 in the leaderboard. That's kind of crazy. Like, it looks fire, don't get me wrong, but I mean, again, you're not really gonna have a lot of people kind of earning that one. Yeah, nothing really else there. Zombies content, I'm not a big fan of zombies personally, but you can see direct mode. There's a new mode there at launch, which is great for you zombie fans, for the players wanting to witness a zombie story. Okay, so they're trying to add a bit more to zombies. I know a big portion of the Call of Duty fan base are zombie players, and again, I think they're doing a good job there. I don't really know what this means because I don't play zombies personally, but hopefully you guys that do, hopefully this is a positive change for you, and I'm sure it is. Let's go into the Warzone update. Okay, Area 99, new Resurgence map. Enter the we don't need to know that. Get situated with Resurgence, Battle Royale, and Plunder. Can we get rid of Plunder? Can we have something else now? I feel like Plunder is really boring. One thing for me personally with Warzone, I think they should do what Fortnite did and add literally like a temporary game mode every season. So for example, we had it recently with like Solid Gold, right? And Warzone, where when you launch in, you have all gold ground loot. That's such a great addition. They need to make more stuff like that on a permanent basis. The pick 3 perk system allows 3 active perks at the start of the game, up to 6 more to find in game. I did see this. There is some things on the floor with more perks and stuff, so I'm interested to see how they do this in game. You got the full Black Ops 6 integrated as well, so we are now going to have our new weapons. Once again, I'm kind of excited to see how the integration takes place because I know there's less attachments on Black Ops 6, and I do prefer that over the previous Call of Duties. Omni movement, of course, is going to be a big update for Warzone. Let's go through here. Okay, cool. So the store is going to be mainly Black Ops 6. I was aware of that. Yep, like we mentioned, Area 99 is going to be a new Resurgence map, which I'm kind of excited to play. To be honest, one thing I will say is it looks very one-dimensional in terms of height, and I'm a big fan of that. With Vondale, it was very much building dependent, and I didn't like that at all. With this map, it looks like everything's going to be on a lower basis, which means, you know, more mixy gunfights. I think it can make for some good, you know, some good fun Call of Duty, so I'm excited for that one. Then we go through to the bottom here. This is just a map again from a different perspective, and like I mentioned, there's no big tall buildings. It looks like a fairly small mixy map here. It does look quite small, and I actually think it will play pretty good. I've actually got quite high hopes for it. I know a lot of people, you know, don't love it, but I think it'll be pretty good. This is just a POV, don't need to go through that. Okay, so these are all the POIs. Nothing crazy. I mean, we've seen the gameplay already, so if you guys hadn't, these are the pictures you can kind of go through, get yourself excited for the game, but you know, can't really do anything else with that, unfortunately. Let's go down. Let's see if there's anything else that we didn't know about. But yeah, so far, I think it's a really good update. Rank play, I'm super excited for. You guys know that's my bread and butter, rank play, so I'm really excited to get back into that with the tips and tricks. If you guys are still watching the video, you guys are still here excited for the new season, make sure to drop a like and subscribe. We're a couple thousand away from 25k, and I know we can hit it by the end of the year, so make sure to drop a like and subscribe if you guys are enjoying the content. Let's go through season 1 returning maps. Like we mentioned, we're bringing back the big map here. We're bringing back Rebirth Island, which is going to be for Resurgence. I mean, this is all stuff we already know. There's nothing really crazy here. Okay, the good thing is they are bringing solo, duos, trios, and quads. They didn't really have that in the last one. They kind of messed up a little bit with Rebirth. I hated the fact that they took out... I didn't like the fact that they took out solos. It was a big loss for the player base. I think it was really stupid, really naive of them. And I'm glad they brought it back. But I'm not going to celebrate that because it's a very easy thing. This screenshot looks fire. Let's go through it. Okay, during Season 1, rank play makes its triumphant return to the big map, bringing rank play to Call of Duty Warzone earlier in the season than ever before. Absolute dub. 1L I do have. Why not add rank play for multiplayer, Warzone big map, and Resurgence? Why are we splitting our player base? Why do they keep doing this? If you want Call of Duty to be the biggest ever, we got to take a leaf out of Fortnite's book. The thing they do better than everyone, they give everyone something to do. If you go to Fortnite, you could play solos, no build ranked. You could play solos, build ranked. You can play team ranked. You can have something for everyone, and that's what they need to do. They need to stop splitting the player base. If I like Rebirth and Rebirth only, I should be able to play that and Rebirth only. If I like big map, I should be able to big map ramp. Like, why do we have to keep on going through? I'm not a big fan of that. Let's go through loadouts. Okay, so it's going to be very simple, just like we have in multiplayer currently with the 3 perks, loadouts, stuff like that. So I think they're going to make it nice and simple. As you can see, they're going to have, you know, the build. So nothing really crazy there. It's just normal stuff. We don't need to go through their stats right now. Okay, interesting. So same stuff there. Okay, nothing crazy. So all this is stuff we already know, to be honest with you. So we don't need to go through. Gear up. Let's see. Yep. Oh, okay, interesting. So these are things that I think are just going to be dropped in the game. So, you know, your standard stuff, counter UAV, your napalm, all that good stuff. I mean, a few of these we don't currently have in Warzone, so excited to see how that plays out. If you guys are looking at level, these are all the nerdy stuff that if you guys don't have the game or kind of just want to look through, these are stuff you need. But we know most of this from playing the game, so we're just going to kind of go through. Is anything new? Let's see. We went through quite a lot today. Let's see if there's anything new. It doesn't look like it. Like, obviously we've gone through the new stuff, but is anything else? Skins, some of these look pretty fire. Like there's some nice skins there. Omni movement, again, we already know this. Oh, okay, quick inventory. Okay, let's see what they do. Season 1 streamline of the inventory system comes with a removal of the current backpack system and a return to the inventory menu that veteran players may recognize. I think this is the dub. I think overall, just having a clean inventory really changes the game. If you guys play the original Warzone, that was something that really stood out. It was clean. The way the inventory looked just was a lot cleaner, man. I'm a big fan of that. Prestige is coming out, as we see here. You do get those stuff. Mobile integration for any of you get mobile fans, but to be honest, that's most of it done. I think we're in a good start. All weapons. That's true. We didn't go through the weapons. Let's go across it. So starting off with the weapon details, we are returning with the Krig. This is a huge W, because right now I don't like the competitive ARs we have in the game, and I really hope the Krig is up to standard, and that could be the AR for the meta. Then we go through what do we have there? We have the Sorg. No, this isn't it, is it? Am I tweaking? Yes, Sorg, yes. So if you guys played Black Ops 4, the Sorg was one of the most fun guns in the game. It was a competitive SMG, and it's once again returned. So we have a new shotgun, we have the Sorg back, we have the Krig back, we have a new sniper. So again, they're just adding new weapons in the game. Now, I can't remember, but for Dark Matter, I think we just need the normal weapons. I don't think we need these yet, but I'm pretty sure they count towards it. So if you guys haven't got Dark Matter, I would recommend just spamming it now. But if you struggle when these guns come out, I'm pretty sure you can switch kind of replace a weapon and use one of these instead. We go through, and yeah, I mean, these are all fun little updates. I'm not scared of these new attachments, probably the wrong word to use, but I don't want them to add way too many attachments. I think that's when the game gets a bit overwhelming, and I don't want too many attachments. I want to keep it nice and simple. Selfishly, I just think it makes the game easier and more fun to play when there's not 5,000 attachments. I just don't like it. Going through, the battle pass is returning. Super excited for that. Give Activision my money, of course, because we want those cosmetics. I'm sure you guys are on the same page. We go through. Okay, nothing crazy, man. They're just selling us the stuff. This is kind of annoying, man, because I got this little reflect here. I ain't seen that, bro. I thought I'd get the camo in Black Ops 6. They lied to me, man. Unless I just read it wrong. I could be stupid. CDL bundle as well. Right now, they're just selling everything. They got us happy. They got us gassed. Now they're just selling everything. This looks fire. I can't lie, man. I need to get away, bro. The store's gonna drain me. But that's gonna be it. That is gonna be it in terms of the update. Super excited for the content to come out. Right now, you're probably watching this on my Warzone channel and my multiplayer channel, my main channel. If you guys did enjoy the video, you guys want to see more updates, anything you guys want to see, let me know down in the comments. I don't respond to every comment. However, I do read every single comment, so I'll make sure to get whatever video you guys want down below. And if you guys go to my channel, go to my homepage, on my more content channel, you see all my channels. We got a Warzone channel, we got a CDL channel, an ARV channel, an ARV more COD channel. We have a lot of content daily for you guys to enjoy, so make sure to check out all the channels, subscribe to all of them. We're about to take over the COD scene. Thank you guys so much. Hope you guys enjoyed the video. Catch you guys for another one tomorrow. Peace.